Hi, this is Mr. Underwood, and I wanted to talk about reading across America. Reading is so important. I've been reading since I was a little kid and enjoyed reading any trip that I go on. And when I go on vacation, I like to take a book with me to read on the plane. And reading really opens up all kinds of doors for you. When I graduated high school, one of my dad's best friends gave me a book by Clive Cussler, and it was Raising the Titanic. Now, Clive Cussler writes books that have to do with NUMA, which is the National Underwater Marine Agency. Now, this is a fictitious agency uh, as far as a government entity, but it's kind of like NASA underwater. And so I was a marine science major, and I loved marine science, and I also grew up around a lot of military bases, so I was also interested in the military. And his books kind of combined military and underwater archaeology, all kinds of global events, and ties them all together. The latest book that I've read by Clive Cussler is Nighthawk. Let me read to you how this book starts. Prologue: The Burning Point, South America, January 1525. The spear hit Diego Alvarado in the chest, a jarring blow that knocked him to the ground but failed to puncture the strong Castilian armor he'd carried all the way from Spain. He rolled, took a position on one knee, and leveled his crossbow. Spotting movement in the trees, he let the bolt fly. It sliced into the foliage, drawing an anguished scream. "In the trees, to the right!" he yelled to his men. A cloud of blue smoke exploded over the narrow trail as several large bored muskets known as harquebuses fired simultaneously. The shots tore into the forest, severing small trees' limbs and ripping through the lush green leaves. A wave of arrows flew back to them in response. Two of Alvarado's men went down, and he felt a spike of pain in his calf as an obsidian-tipped dart punctured it. All of his books kind of start out with a lot of excitement, and they get into all kinds of things and generally have to do with some kind of global catastrophe that needs to get saved or rectified. For this reason, I recommend Clive Cussler. Enjoy Read Across America today.